I just put up a video about aiming systems, and it's been up about 5 minutes, and I have not had a single death threat yet. That's amazing to me. So this should be very, very quick, because I don't have a lot to say on it. I had a guy in a comment ask me to do something with my thoughts on hitting a shot when the cue ball and the object ball are close together. He didn't really define what close means. I mean, for a lot of people, this is close. Maybe he meant whatever the hell that is, 80,000th of an inch. He didn't really say. The way I usually define what is a close shot, I usually use ghost ball. That's probably my most common way to aim a shot, but not all the time. But let's just say that I'm using ghost ball. Obviously, I can use ghost ball on this shot. I have prop. This is my ghost ball. So I can put my ghost ball here, imagine my ghost ball there, and I can do that. But what I consider to be a close shot is when I can no longer fit a ghost ball in there, or it's too close for that. Whether it's perfectly straight in, won't fit. Whether I have to cut it, won't fit. That's how I define, for purposes of this video, what is a close shot. And for these, and somebody might have a better way to do it than this, but this is what I do. When they're this close, I have a hard time seeing the shot line correctly. Plus, a lot of times there's overlap between the cue ball and the object ball. Well, when I get down here, for example, on this shot, I mean, I can only see a little bit of that one ball right now. From over here, I can see more of it. But it's definitely a tricky situation. And what I end up doing is just using contact points to try to put the ball in. So, and by that I mean, I look at beginner method on this one, so that point on the one that is directly opposite this pocket. Then I take the point on the cue ball that is closest to that pocket, and I drive those 2 points together. So this point on the cue ball and this point on the one, I get to where I can see those 2 points. I just try to drive those 2 points together, and it's just that. That's what I do. There may be better ways to do it. There almost certainly are. But that's it for me. The other thing that can come up, and that I have a real hard time with this. Say, I'm like this and I'm straight in. I have a big fear of fouling on this shot. I have a big fear of doing this. Doing that, or otherwise fouling, or otherwise looking like a dumbass. So you can see me a lot of times on a shot like this. Like trying to jab the ball and pull back just right at the appropriate split second. And I can do this a lot. I mean, a lot of times I'll do this and then I'll foul it anyway. This is a problem that I have. These are shots that I absolutely work on and continue to need to work on. There's this guy that I play all the time in one pocket, and he'll do this a lot. He'll go, well, I'm elevated, so therefore it's fine. And then he'll foul the shot. But you can't call a foul on this guy because he's old and wise and knows everything. You know, it really does drive me crazy that when they're this close and straight in, because I don't entirely know what to do about it in this case. All I can really try to do is watch my distance between the tip and the cue ball as closely as I can, and I'm up here doing the feathering. Now, I don't have really good depth perception, and my eyes see differently at close distances like this. So in this case, this is close enough that it's my left eye doing the seeing of where this tip is, because my left eye is the one that's nearsighted, but I don't have really good depth perception at all. And that's why I'm giving it this a lot, trying to get, but on times when I am seeing it, I try not to jerk it. I just kind of just do that and put the ball in. It's so damn close. I don't think you need to be worried about doing all kinds of fancy stuff. Now there's this thing called I'm going to butcher this word. It's like a fouet shot or a fouet shot or something like that. Starts with F. I don't know how to do it, but apparently there's some kind of a situation where these balls are not frozen, they're just close. There's some kind of a way to get like a legal thing on this, and I've seen people on YouTube, I think, they'll shoot the shot and they'll draw the ball back. I don't know how in the hell they do that shit. Look for it on YouTube. Maybe I will, because I need to learn this shit. But I would probably never do it, in all honesty. Now, if I'm this close and straight, almost straight in, or exactly straight in, I don't necessarily have to be like this. When I'm this damn close, sometimes I can just lean over and go back to my other way and let it put the ball in. Sometimes I can do that. At least doing it that way, there was no danger of me fouling. There was apparently a danger of me scratching in this corner that I didn't foresee. But yeah, that's this video. Somebody asked me about my thoughts on those. My thoughts on those really close shots they're pretty basic, and I know there's more knowledge out there than what I have on them, because there's a hell of a lot of people that hit them way better than I do. I get way too timid, way too afraid of a foul in most cases. And a lot of times I just flat out won't hit it hard enough. I mean, I was done with examples, I really was. But let's just do one more, because I've done this a million times. Way more often than I've actually fouled the ball by a double hit by doing that. What I've done way more often is gotten overly cautious on the shot and done this. Way more. Didn't foul, except, yeah, I fouled because I didn't hit a rail. In pool, you have to hit a rail. Some of the guys watching this are snooker players. But in pool, that was a foul because nothing hit a rail after contact or went in. So, anyway, that is this video. Later, guys.